Khasi Author Societies from Shillong came here to Jantar Mantar. Why? What is the reason you are coming here?
You know, we are coming here the Khasi Author Society have been demanding for the inclusion of the Khasi language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution.
Sir, please speak loudly.
Okay. The Khasi Author Society from Shillong, Meghalaya, representing the Khasi people and the Khasi language spoken in the Khasi and Jantar Hills, is here to because we have been demanding for the inclusion of the Khasi language in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. This has been a long pending demand. The Khasi language is an associate official language of the state of Meghalaya. And therefore we feel that it deserves to be included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. Besides that, it is a well-developed language. It is being studied.
Is it fulfill all the criteria that is required for the Rajbhasha?
If you want me to, you know, I can read out.
There is some literature or there is some script.
Yes, that's what I'm coming to. You know, so it is a well-developed language.
Okay.
It is being studied in schools, colleges, and the university. And you know, many years before, it was even recognized by the Calcutta University. It has produced many scholars. It has produced many writers, well known not only in the Khasi community but also nationally.
Okay.
So you know, we feel that it is high time for the Khasi language to be included in the 8th schedule, because there are even less developed tribal languages that have been included in the 8th schedule. So why not the Khasi language?
Ma'am, you are the part of the government in the state.
Yes.
So what do you think about this demand?
In 2005, the government of Meghalaya had declared Khasi language as its associate language. In 2017-18, the Legislative Assembly also passed a resolution and duly sent it to the Government of India to recognize and include the Khasi language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India. We have already fulfilled all criteria. Government of India from time to time has sent queries to the state government of Meghalaya whenever there were documentations which were not sufficient or insufficient. The Khasi Authors Society, because they are scholars, have assisted the government of Meghalaya to modify and to duly submit all documentation to be able to make us eligible as per criteria. The point that we are making here is, why is there a delay? We have been informed that the Khasi language is now included in about 38 languages, list of 38 languages that are already in line and eligible for recognition. What needs to be done is, we need to amend the 8th schedule, and we are putting pressure to the government of India to recognize our language. In case if due recognition is not given, all our efforts will go down the drain, number one, and number two, we fear an extinction of our rich language.
Sir, you are the part of the government also, you are the minister. What are the obstacles that stopping 8th schedule for the Khasi language?
Well,
Obstacles?
I do not see any obstacles.
Hmm.
As was stated by my colleague, we fulfill all criteria. In fact, the language has a script of its own and is also one of the few languages from the Austro-Asiatic root of languages that continues to survive till today. So there is no such obstacles.
Okay. What are other languages that have already said in 8th schedule? And your new education policy is there. They are supporting the local language. So what do you think?
Yes.
The government will take any action, or you have to wait again and again?
I do not think that we will have to wait much because we have already made our points very clear. Just
You are hopeful.
Just a month back, we have met even the Prime Minister and the Home Minister of the country.
Okay.
So we are.
They have given you assurance.
There has been no assurance as such, but we have built a very strong case for
Okay.
ourselves.
Somebody wants to
It is
say.
in fact, it is in fact that there has been no assurance that we are here to gather awareness, to start our mass national movement in order to achieve our goal. You see, as Mr. Paul Lingdor, the Honorable Minister said, the Khasi language is the only Austro-Asiatic language from the Northeast. So it deserves to be recognized. Santali which belongs to the same class of languages, has been
Already
recognized by inclusion in the 8th schedule. So why not the Khasi language? And mind you, the Khasi community follows a very unique social system, which is the matrilineal system. It is very rare in India. So its language, its culture, its literature needs to be preserved, needs to be encouraged, needs to be recognized by inclusion in the 8th schedule. And besides that, you asked us about criteria. We have all the criteria. In fact, we have prepared a documentation to be submitted to the central government, wherein all necessary justifications are provided. We are hopeful, and actually there is no reason why the central government should not recognize the Khasi language now.
one more question. It is a kind of discrimination for you. Anybody wants to speak?
Can I just
It's a kind of discrimination, as
I
said.
will not say discrimination as such, but let me just make just a few points here.
Okay.
First of all, in the very first Constituent Assembly, a person from our community, JJM Nicholas Roy, was instrumental in making the 6th schedule of the Constitution.
Okay.
So our people have contributed for a very long time, not only in the state itself, but even nationally. And also to emphasize the point, because you're saying why, you see what happened, we have been talking about the language families in the country. Now, we have the Indo-Aryan language family, of which is the largest in the country. Then you have the Dravidian language family, which is second largest in the country. Now, Austro-Asiatic language family is the third largest language family in the country. But so far, only one language from the entire language family has been included in the 8th schedule. Now, a 4th language family, which is the Tibeto-Burman language family, which is smaller than the Austro-Asiatic language family, 2 languages have been included under the 8th schedule. So I think we have very strong grounds for requesting the central government to consider or request or demand